Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help with this different type of video. I will tell you a nice trick that will make it seem as if you've upgraded your graphics card. And this is actually something you can do that's free. So yeah, let's have a look at this. It's very interesting. I can make a card that has these specs or around these specs seem like a card that is more like this. And how do we really do that? How do we turn an RX 6800 card into an XT model, which is more expensive? Actually, quite interesting. What you do is you go into Steam, and you simply go into the settings menu and you activate shader pre-caching. And what it does is basically it offloads some of the what can you say, some of the load that's required from usually having a pretty decent hardware. So it offloads the CPU and the GPU, and that's pretty smart. That's that's a pretty smart thing. So let me just show you guys something interesting. I'm just going to go into the game here just to quickly show you this. That's the game. And it especially works with games like this that aren't coded like super duper well. It's a very demanding game. Siege of Centauri and like Ashes of the Singularity. Because of this, when you do this tweak, it's a bit like going from low to mid low. It's actually quite a bit like that. And I have to tell you guys, I know a person that has a PC that has a generation of CPU that's older than mine, but still he can get more frames than my computer in this particular game. And the reason why he can do that is because he has a fast NVMe hard disk, and he has like a 10% faster AMD graphics card. I don't have an AMD graphics card, sadly, but so what he's basically able to do is, because he's got more RAM on his GPU and he's got a better hard disk, and the GPU is basically the same as mine, just slightly faster, but it becomes a hell of a lot faster when you activate pre-shading. And yeah, but when you own an AMD card, it's most likely to give you a much bigger boost. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is a very cool tip that I don't really see anyone talking about. So there it is. Settings, go in here, enable pre-caching, and while you're at it, if you're really smart, if you're a really smart gamer, you will install a Linux operating system on top of that, and then you'll run something called the CPU governor, which again fires up your computer in a way so it's a lot more responsive. It's a bit like tweaking the BIOS a tiny bit. Yeah, so that's basically all I have to say in this video here. And like I've written down, you'll probably need an SSD or even better, an NVMe drive when you do this. And you're basically simulating hardware that is better than the stuff that you have. So you can save a couple of $100 doing this tweak. And yeah, it's another good reason for kind of supporting AMD. Next time I'm going to buy a graphics card, it is going to be AMD, because I just don't trust Nvidia anymore with their hardware unbox situation and stuff like that. I feel that AMD is like the ethical company, but I also feel that it might only be a temporary thing because they're just so small and they're growing big. So you never know what a company's going to do until they've really grown big and start to employ other methods of marketing. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I see a lot of people constantly focusing on cards that are like this GTX used, or a this, or a that GTX card, or one of these, or like a 260, or like maybe even a 360 card. These are like the cards that most people are trying to get a hold of, and I just find it silly, you know, because most of those cards not only use more power, but it's closed source, you know, meaning that NVIDIA has to make the drivers, meaning that you have to run Windows, meaning that when you run Windows, you're most likely going to buy more hardware because you're locked into this Windows system that is incredibly heavy. Just do the smart thing, you know, just go with something that's below the radar, and which is a card like this. Or no, what I would do, what one of my family members did was get this card. This is fantastic value. This is still an extremely good value card that not really anyone is buying on the market. And it probably will disappear very soon. Everybody's kind of focused on the new bad boy cards. Not even this, but this card here from AMD, you know. And you know that's a good card, but value-wise, you know, this is the best card to go on the market. And I would say also currently that this card here is probably even better value. If you can get it at a good price, 4GB version, and what's it called? Yeah, Strix, like Asus, something like Asus. You can get like a thing like this for only around $80, I think. And this is probably gonna cost you like, I don't know, $200 new. So yeah, just to let you guys know that that's how I see it. You know, that's being smart. And so basically that's what this video is about. That's how you get basically a free upgrades. So like and subscribe if you like this video. Have a nice day.